everybody, this is Jailbird Earl. As you see, I'm out here in a park because if you watched my last video, you understand that I gambled all my money away, even my house, on the King of the Ring. I lost all the matches, and now I don't have nowhere to live. And I don't even have a table to flip. So, to substitute for the table to flip, I'll give you a tour of my new house. There it is, my new beautiful house. You love it? Come over here. You can come over anytime you want to and spend time in my house. So, enough of that and my terrible predicaments right now. Just pray for me that I don't get mugged out here in this park or beaten up for some cigarettes, which I don't even smoke, but it wouldn't stop people from doing it. And then I got dogs over here barking. I don't know if you hear it or not, and they might eat me. But anyways, let's talk about the highlights and the lowlights of the WWE this past week. All right, so the highlight was going to be the Firefly Funhouse with Bray Wyatt. You know what? He's right. If they're strangers, you should talk to these strangers so they become your friends. Now that I don't have a house, I got no walls, so I got plenty of people I can talk to make them from strangers to friends, and maybe I can bum a couch for the night, and so I don't have to sleep out here in the weather. Anyways, it was a great promo. I loved it. I like the little mouse thing that says "No way, dude." It was pretty cool, and everything was great. The second highlight that I would say the runner-up for me is the Steve Austin's intro when he came into the ring and to do the signing between Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins. That was great. None of them could keep their character though. They all was smiling the whole time, except for maybe Braun Strowman. Stupid bugs. That's what you get when you don't have a house. You get bugs flying around your head. Anywho, none of them could stop smiling. Even Steve Austin, who came out acting like he was all mean and mad, he couldn't even stop smiling. And it was a great little promo. Ended with AJ Styles receiving the stunner. I bet that was great for AJ Styles. So the whole thing was great. That was the second highlight. Almost made that my first highlight. It was really close between those two. And then the third highlight is part of the Street Profits little promo they gave. Those guys are pretty good on the mic. They're very entertaining as they talk. But you know, I wonder what they're going to do with the Street Profits. They're going to keep them on NXT. They're going to move them up to Raw or SmackDown. I guess we'll have to figure out into the future. And if my cameraman could keep the camera on me, please, cameraman, before you get fired. Okay, you know, my cameraman has to sleep in that cardboard box too. He's gonna be sleeping on the grass, and that's my son, my 14-year-old son. Because my cameraman, he usually does good, but right now he's bugged by all the bugs flying around him. Okay, so we're gonna do the low light. The low light for me was the Undertaker. Everybody was into him, chanted and everything. And once he got in the ring, I felt like, why is he here? I don't know why. I mean, why is he here? He just talked. Maybe it's something I missed. I mean, I don't have cable. I got to watch everything on Hulu. And I know the Hulu cuts things out. I don't know if they cut out a segment or not. But the Undertaker whole thing was bad. I didn't like it. And then Sami Zayn came in. He made it a little better. But the whole choke slam thing, I don't know. I wasn't digging it. So let me know in the comments if you guys were digging that. The other low light I had was the match. That was a 10-man match. You know, you got 10 people there, and you only got 7 minutes for these guys to do their thing. It was very rushed. They did hit some high spots and such, but I'm not a guy who likes all the high spots all the time. I like for the matches to build a crescendo. So that was another low light for me, was the 10-man tag. The best match of the night was the 4 horsewomen. They were hitting hard. And they were really going at each other. You had great in-ring action, outside the ring action. They built a story. They got me fired up for the pay-per-view on Clash of the Champions. So if you know where I can watch it, let me know. But you'll probably be seeing this video at the same time as Clash of the Champions. So yeah, that's it. And then the negative, though, Charlotte did botch a moonsault. She missed her moonshot. She actually landed on her feet, and then she kind of landed on there. We'll give her a pass, but it better not happen tonight. All right, and the worst match is, I would say, even though the 10-man tag team match was rushed, it wasn't very good. But my worst match was Miz and Andrade, I know, and then Mandy versus Nikki Cross. Those were my worst matches, basically because when they did each other, they looked like the strikes were soft. They looked like they was trying not to hurt each other. Which, if you're in a wrestling ring, you know, your idea is not to hurt each other. You want to look things look as powerful as you can and such. And yeah, so those were my worst matches. The storyline I thought was the best this week is the Shane and Kevin Owens storyline. It got really back onto track. You got back on track, and to get them fired up, I think we're getting ready to have a big match between Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens in Hell in a Cell. So that was my favorite storyline this weekend. And my worst storyline was probably Braun and Seth. I don't know, man. I don't really care about this storyline, and I'm upset. I'm going to have to watch them twice at the Clash of Champions pay-per-view. And then we have the ones to watch out for. I'm hoping Alexander and the AJ Styles storyline will pick up, and they'll do something more with them. And then that's basically all right now I got. Right now the bugs are eating my cameraman. That's why the camera probably sucks today. Apologize for that. Next week, hopefully I can get back in my house. We get a good camera. The camera will be still for you. But I'm getting tired. It's time for me to go to bed. So if you like this video and what I had to say, please hit the like, hit the share, leave it in comments. What do you think about these storylines? What was your best match, your worst match? I'm going to try to get this kind of video out earlier in the week so it's still fresh in everybody's minds. So, sayonara, have a good night.